Alright, so I just finished the previous video, which went a little longer than I anticipated, so I'm going to try and make this one a little quicker. So these are the other box sets that don't fit on my shelves. The shelves themselves are only about 10 inches, and some of these, they're just either too tall, such as Scarface, or they're just really long and ridiculously heavy. Like, this thing weighs like 10... No, this thing weighs like 15 pounds. And when you have it on the shelf, it's going to sort of hang like this. And it's not worth the risk of it falling down. So rather than dick around with it, I just put them all up here. So it's a Clint Eastwood box set. I think every movie he made with Warner Brothers up until... what was the last one? Right up until Gran Torino. Yeah, Gran Torino. Now the Professor box set, it's pretty cool. This one actually comes with a couple of DVDs of his more obscure comedies. So you get Cinderfella and the Errand Boy, which is not bad. So you get like 3 movies for the price of one. Scarface, this is probably one of the most popular box sets you're likely to come across because everybody has this thing. Mine's a little different though because I have the special edition of the original Scarface because I purchased this separately. So when I bought this thing afterwards, I figured, well, why keep the unspecial edition? So I sold that one and kept that. I also have the Blu-ray, but it doesn't fit, so it doesn't go in the box set. I am a big Gone with the Wind fan. I love epics, and these are really cool. This one's rather pointless because when they released this one with this really cool velvet cover and all the special features they had with it, they just basically re-released the same thing in a less cool box set, but it has pretty much all the same things. So it comes with this little music box. I don't even know what that is. It's something like that, and a handkerchief. But if you're not going to remaster the movie at least, then it's rather pointless. But yes, I bought it anyways, but I got it for cheap. So I have the 70th and the 75th anniversary. So I'm sure for the 80th I'll buy another one. I'm just that big sucker. And as you can see, The Wizard of Oz, which came out the exact same year as Gone with the Wind, I've done the same thing. This one I've opened because I've watched it. And this one I have not, because there's no point. But as a collector, I have to have them. This James Dean box set is really, really cool. If anybody has seen any of these films that he's done, East of Eden, Rebel Without a Cause, and Giant, they know that this set is worth every penny that they charge for it. This guy, ahead of his times, too bad. Amazing movies. Sound of Music, I have not watched this yet, but I just thought it looked really cool. The little music box style to it. And anything that's limited, I'm likely to buy. See, this one was 250,000, 220,000, 62,700, 150,000, 243,000. I'm sure there's a meaning behind the weird numbers they're picking. This one's 50,000, so this one's pretty limited. Desperate Housewives, like I said, I like collecting box sets. I have not watched this, but I'm sure my girlfriend will make me watch it. Big fan of epics, and there it is, 10 Commandments. This thing's really cool. It opens in the middle. I took the plastic out, but it opens in the middle. If you see the little crack along the top there, it looks really cool. 100,000 of these available. I got 99,192. Let's see, The Dark Knight. I already have them all individually, including another box set, but really cool. I like the sort of Hot Wheels toys it came with, so that's why I kind of wanted it because of that. And it's The Dark Knight. They're awesome movies. And because I'm a big fan of epics, Ben-Hur, unbelievable movie, especially on Blu-ray. It looks amazing. Comes with all the standard cool stuff that Warner Brothers releases with their stuff. They're Warner Brothers is like the best when it comes to these collector's edition box sets. Even though they tell you they're limited, 125,000, that's actually quite a few, and they seem to be readily available all the time. Watchmen, one of the most amazing movies you will ever see, and my personal favorite for comic book films, graphic novels, call it whatever you want. This one's really cool because it actually comes with the graphic novel, and it comes with like the motion comic, which is rather pointless. If you have the comic, just read the comic. It's better than, you know, watching a video of somebody else reading the comic. A lot of cool stuff in there. Really cool set. And this one I kind of jammed in there, so I'm just going to leave it in there. 100,000. This is number 17,000. Really cool Gettysburg Director's Cut, Gods and Generals extended. There's like 8.5 hours of movie between those two. And I find it interesting. It's the 150th anniversary of the Civil War, and that's why they released this box set. But the anniversary for the movies themselves is just meaningless. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Gene Wilder is one of the most amazing actors you will ever see, and he is hilarious. And this is definitely one of his best performances. 100,000 of these. For color-wise, this movie looks amazing on Blu-ray. And it holds up pretty good. Some cool stuff there. Paul Newman collection. I think this is just DVD. Just a bunch of movies that I didn't have. Some I do have. But I got it for $10, so can't complain about that. That's why it's not open. Get some light in there. I Am Legend box set. Very poor design, I gotta say, for Warner Brothers on this one, because there's nothing that keeps it closed, so everything can just fall out. This one's really cool, though. It comes with this really thick book. It comes with everything you see there. And I had the Blu-rays, and it fit in there, so I also threw the Blu-ray and the DVD in there, so they're all in there. This is really cool, the Mel Brooks collection. They don't make this one anymore. And it's really cool. It comes with all of his movies that he made for Fox, from 12 Chairs to Robin Hood, Men in Tights, and it comes with this thick book about each film as well. So you get all the movies and the history of each one. I think you can buy like the whole box set now for like $30, 25 or $30 with all the movies, which is ridiculously cheap. But you don't get the book. You just get like some Blu-ray case that holds 9 discs. This is probably the first box set I ever purchased of Terminator 2. It's the special edition. A second cassette of extras. Back before that was like standard now. And it is awesome. This movie is just amazing. One of the greatest action movies of all time. For sure. Some of the other stuff I got here. Spider-Man. Comes with like a comic book or something. Oh yeah, the little Cinetype in here. It's really cool. I think there's another disc in here or something. For the Spider-Man fans out there. I think I've actually got quite a few Spider-Man collectible edition things, which is ironic because I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan. I enjoyed it, but I'm a DC fan more. This is awesome. I am a big Blade Runner fan, and when I heard about this, I was blown away. This is so cool. It looks like a briefcase, obviously, like the one that's used in the film. 5 different cuts of the movie. This motion film clip. The car, the box set, all these little art cards. It's just an awesome set. This I bought before I got into Blu-rays, and they produced only 10,000 of each of these. For HD, DVD, and Blu-ray, I got 9,494 out of 10,000. And I know they overproduced this thing because you used to find on eBay just the Blu-ray for like I don't know, 60 bucks or something. You figure it'd be a lot more because it's out of print, but nope. This is the Planet of the Apes collection. I enjoyed the first one very much. I didn't care for any of the other ones, but as per the norm for me, I have to have a cool box set. And this one comes in a book-style case with all the films. You can see that there. And I remember getting that for like 50 bucks, and I thought that was cheap. And then they had it on clearance for like 30. Cheeky buggers. This is really interesting. When King Kong first came out, they released this, basically just the extras package in the form of the briefcase that I believe Jack Black's character takes with him. And it comes with a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Some art cards and some other really cool stuff. But 2 discs and all that, and it was like 40 bucks. And I gotta respect him for coming up with a good idea, but I don't know, $40 just for the extras without the movie just doesn't seem sensible. I didn't pay $40 for it, which is why I have it. But I probably would have. I'm just that big a sucker. Yes, Showgirls VIP edition. I thought the movie was kind of cheesy, but I enjoyed it. I did see it when I was 15, so I'm a little biased. And when I saw this set, I just thought it was kind of funny. Comes with these pasties and a poster, and you have to pin the pasties on Elizabeth Berkley's character, and you got the blindfold, shot glasses, playing card. Like, it's all like camp stuff. They were obviously not taking the movie too seriously when they came out with this box set, and it was like 15 bucks. So I thought it was kind of funny, so I had to have it. And this is really cool. The Fox Searchlight Pictures collection, the 20th anniversary. It includes a lot of great movies from Brothers McMullen, which I think was probably their first and what put them on the map for independent film, and then Full Monty. It goes all the way down to 12 Years a Slave from last year, Beasts of the Southern Wild, Black Swan, Crazy Heart, 120, Slumdog Millionaire, Juno. A lot of great movies. And I got it for like 60 bucks. So I figured, even though I already had half of them, it was worth getting again anyways. This one seems like it should fit on the shelf, but it does not. This is a Amazon exclusive for X-Men Days of Future Past, where it comes with the 3D Blu-ray and a replica of Magneto's helmet. And unfortunately, the Blu-ray itself is nothing special because it's the same one that was released somewhere else, or nationwide. But the helmet's kind of cool. Doesn't really justify the price of, I think, 60 bucks for just, you're paying 40 bucks just for a helmet. Could at least get a collector's edition Blu-ray too, but anyways, I thought it was kind of cool, so I bought it anyways. And this one I'm very, very proud of, because this was the first Jurassic Park box set I ever bought. And it includes both the movies, Jurassic Park and the Lost World. This came out before Jurassic Park 3. And it includes the soundtracks, which is really cool. And a Cinetype from each film. Some art cards and certificate. I've never opened it, because I already have them all somewhere else to watch. But for the collector in me, I keep it. This thing just irritates the crap out of me because of where it's located on my shelves, and it hangs out and I bang my head on it all the time. This stupid, crappy DVD with this bonus disc in here of like some crappy 30-minute cartoon. I don't know who designed this case so that it's supposed to separate like that. I think it looks stupid. So it's here just to get it out of my way. Anyways, moving on to something really cool. I bought this on a blind auction on eBay, and because I wanted to see the movie. And I had no idea that I would be getting number 24 out of 50,000, still brand new sealed, in this wooden case. And I bought this, got to be a decade ago now, or whenever it first came out. 2001, yeah, over a decade ago actually. And I thought it was amazing. And I only just bought the Blu-ray, so I have yet to see the proper film. I just saw the truncated VHS. So a decade later, I still haven't watched it. This is really cool. I got it for like $5 at a clearance outlet. And I think it's just the DVD. Yeah, it's just a DVD of 300 with extra discs and the book and the little film cinetype thing. And this thing's kind of heavy, and it looks small, but when you have it sitting on the shelf like this, you know, it kind of falls down, which is why it's here. I would prefer to put them all on the shelf alphabetically, but like I said before, it's just not worth the risk of them falling down. And somebody gave me this. I have never watched a Doctor Who, but apparently the new ones are really amazing. And this one's got like 3 seasons and a couple of movies in it. So I accepted it. And it's kind of heavy. I guess it's got some extra cool stuff. It doesn't really say what extras other than the movies. But I'm sure it's cool. And being a big Bond fan, I had to have this. Got suckered into buying it the day it came out. 2 months later, it's like half price. And this one didn't come with the Skyfall, but I bought it separately and put it in here. So it does have every single James Bond. And they are awesome. It's cool. They separate them into like Silver Age and Gold Age, I guess. It's really cool. And last, I'll just make this passing comment. Eyewitness, which is a VCR board game or video game, whatever the heck it's supposed to be. This is the beta edition, which is why I have it, because I thought it was really cool. I do not have a beta player to actually watch it, but it completes my collection of having every kind of format of, you know, beta, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, Laserdisc, HD. I do have an HD player. And yeah, so that's that for this group of stuff. And I'll be back in a while with some more videos on, I don't know, maybe I'll do my Criterion collection. But thanks for watching, and see you next time.